numbers show that the city's Arab American population now makes up the majority of people living there.
Hey there everyone, welcome back to the channel. Did you know, in the heart of the United States, Dearborn, Michigan houses the largest Middle Eastern community outside of the Middle East itself? Quite an intriguing fact, isn't it? This vibrant community holds a unique position, serving as a cultural bridge between the Middle East and the United States. It's a living, breathing showcase of the Middle Eastern heritage right in the Midwest. Indeed, Dearborn is a vibrant mosaic of cultures and traditions, a testament to the United States' diverse cultural landscape. But how did this happen? How did Dearborn become the heartland of the Middle Eastern community in the United States? To answer this, we need to take a step back in time, back to the early 20th century. The first wave of Middle Eastern immigrants, predominantly from Lebanon, Syria, and Yemen, began arriving in the United States. Many of these early pioneers were seeking better economic opportunities, fleeing political unrest, and dreaming of a brighter future for their families. Now you might be wondering, why Dearborn? Well, the answer lies in the burgeoning automotive industry of the time. The Ford Motor Company, based in Dearborn, was rapidly expanding, and it needed workers. The promise of steady employment and a chance to partake in the American dream lured these immigrants to this small city in Michigan. As the decades rolled on, word spread within these immigrant communities about the opportunities in Dearborn. The city became a beacon for Middle Eastern immigrants, a place where they could find work, establish communities, and preserve their rich cultural traditions. The city of Dearborn, with its welcoming attitude and supportive infrastructure, played a pivotal role too. The local government and community organizations worked tirelessly to integrate these newcomers, offering language classes, job training programs, and social support services. This active involvement helped to ease the transition for many immigrants, fostering a sense of belonging and community. Moreover, as more and more immigrants settled in Dearborn, they opened businesses, restaurants, and shops that catered to their unique cultural needs and tastes. This further cemented Dearborn's reputation as a Middle Eastern enclave, attracting even more immigrants and making the city a vibrant, diverse, and dynamic place to live. So, while the journey was not always easy, the early immigrants' perseverance, coupled with the city's supportive environment and the promise of a better life, set the stage for Dearborn's transformation. That's the story of how Dearborn began its journey to becoming a Middle Eastern hub in the heart of America. The seeds were sown, and over the years, the Middle Eastern community in Dearborn has grown exponentially. It's a story that mirrors the growth of a tree from a single tiny seed, a story of perseverance, unity, and a shared dream of a better future. This growth was not an overnight phenomenon. It was gradual, steady, and consistent. The early settlers, who were just a handful of families, paved the way for others to follow. The community began to grow, slowly but surely. Each wave of immigration brought with it more families, more individuals, each adding to the rich tapestry of the Middle Eastern community in Dearborn. As the population increased, so did the need for infrastructure to support this burgeoning community. Businesses sprang up to cater to the needs of the community. Restaurants serving traditional Middle Eastern cuisine, grocery stores stocked with familiar ingredients, and clothing shops selling garments reminiscent of their homeland. These businesses did more than just provide goods and services. They became hubs for social interaction, places where bonds were forged, and the community spirit was reinforced. Education was another critical aspect of this growth. Schools were established, providing the children of the community a chance to learn in an environment that not only valued their academic growth but also nurtured their cultural roots. These schools became the breeding grounds for future leaders, instilling in them the values of hard work, resilience, and community service. Places of worship, too, played a pivotal role in the growth of the community. They were not just spaces for spiritual reflection, but also served as centers for community gatherings and cultural celebrations. They helped preserve the community's rich cultural heritage while also fostering a sense of unity and belonging. The growth of the Middle Eastern community in Dearborn is a testament to the power of unity, the strength of shared dreams, and the resilience of people in the face of challenges. It stands as a shining example of how a community can grow, thrive, and make a lasting impact on its surroundings. From a few families to a thriving community, Dearborn's Middle Eastern population has truly made its mark. Beyond numbers and growth, the Middle Eastern community in Dearborn has made a profound cultural impact. Indeed, the city pulses with a rich tapestry of cultural influences that permeate every aspect of life, from food and language to festivals and fashion. One cannot speak about Dearborn without mentioning the mouth-watering Middle Eastern cuisine that has become synonymous with the city. The aroma of freshly baked pita bread, the flavorful kebabs, and the sweet taste of baklava have become part of Dearborn's culinary identity. The city streets are dotted with Middle Eastern restaurants, bakeries, and grocery stores, each offering a slice of the Middle East right here in the heart of America. Moving beyond cuisine, the language and dialects of the Middle East have also found a home in Dearborn. Arabic in its many forms is heard in the city's schools, shops, and homes. It's not uncommon to see signs in Arabic, adding to the multicultural texture of Dearborn. Then, there are the festivals. The city comes alive during the holy month of Ramadan, with families gathering after sunset for iftar, the meal that breaks the day's fast. Eid al-Fitr, marking the end of Ramadan, is celebrated with community prayers, feasts, and festivities. These traditions create a sense of community and shared identity that extends beyond the Middle Eastern population, fostering a sense of unity and mutual respect among all Dearborn residents. Fashion, too, reflects the city's Middle Eastern influence. Traditional attire such as the abaya and hijab are commonplace, worn with pride and adding to the city's vibrant cultural tapestry. But it's not just about importing Middle Eastern culture. It's about a fusion of cultures, a blend of Middle Eastern and American traditions that creates a unique cultural identity. It's about a community that has managed to retain its cultural roots while embracing the ethos of their adopted homeland. In Dearborn, a taste of the Middle East is never far away. The city serves as a testament to the power of cultural diversity and the beauty of cultural exchange, painting a vivid picture of a community that has truly left its mark. Like any community, Dearborn's Middle Eastern population has had its share of challenges and triumphs. Embarking on a journey to a new land is never easy, and for Dearborn's Middle Eastern community, it's been no different. The challenges of cultural assimilation, stereotypes, and discrimination have been real and significant. The process of merging two cultures while preserving one's own can be a delicate balancing act. The community has grappled with maintaining their rich cultural heritage while also integrating into the broader American society. Stereotypes, too, have been a hurdle. The Middle Eastern community in Dearborn has often found itself at the receiving end of misconceptions and broad generalizations. These stereotypes have, at times, led to instances of discrimination, making it harder for individuals to feel fully accepted and comfortable in their new home. But despite these challenges, the story of Dearborn's Middle Eastern community is not one of struggle alone. It's also a story of triumphs, of overcoming difficulties and making significant contributions to the city and the country. From setting up successful businesses to achieving cultural recognition, the community has made its mark. Walk down any street in Dearborn and you'll see thriving Middle Eastern businesses, from family-run grocery stores to bustling restaurants, adding to the city's economic vibrancy. Their success stories are a testament to their resilience and entrepreneurial spirit. Cultural recognition, too, has been a significant triumph. The Middle Eastern traditions and customs are not just preserved but celebrated in Dearborn, adding to the city's rich cultural mosaic. The community's festivals, music, and cuisine are enjoyed by people from all walks of life, fostering a sense of unity and mutual respect. Social integration has also been a key victory. Today, the Middle Eastern community in Dearborn is not an isolated enclave, but an integral part of the city's fabric. They're educators, public servants, entrepreneurs, artists, and much more. They're our neighbors, our friends, our colleagues. Through it all, Dearborn's Middle Eastern community continues to thrive, adding to the rich tapestry of American culture. So, what have we learned about Dearborn's Middle Eastern community? We've journeyed through time, tracing the roots of this vibrant community back to its early beginnings. We've discovered the compelling reasons that drove the first Middle Eastern settlers to make Dearborn their new home, and how their numbers swelled over the years, transforming Dearborn into a thriving hub of Middle Eastern culture in the United States. We've explored the significant cultural impact of this community, how it has enriched Dearborn and indeed America with its rich traditions, cuisine, music, and arts. We've seen how the Middle Eastern community has added new dimensions to the cultural fabric of Dearborn, making it a vibrant and diverse city. But the journey hasn't been without its challenges. We've delved into the struggles faced by the community, the obstacles they've had to overcome, and the triumphs they've celebrated. We've admired their resilience, their determination to succeed, and their unwavering commitment to preserving their cultural heritage while embracing their new identity as Americans. Indeed, the journey of Dearborn's Middle Eastern community is a powerful narrative of cultural diversity and exchange. It captures the spirit of America, a melting pot of cultures, where diversity is not just tolerated but celebrated. Dearborn's Middle Eastern community is a testament to the power of cultural diversity and the beauty of cultural exchange. It's a story of resilience, growth, and the unique blend of cultures that makes America what it is today.